Good day, eh? It's Mike from Mike's Diabetes World. Oh, did I sleep well with my muscle relaxants? Oh, still a little tired. Sorry, I shouldn't have yawned. Probably gonna put you all to sleep. So, today I want to talk to you about... What do I want to talk to you about? I want to talk to you today about little tricks we do. You know, little tricks. Kind of like when I was growing up, I would use my insulin syringes so many times. And I think that kind of goes back to Fiji, where I didn't have syringes and needles. I had to go and get, I don't know, these big honking things. They were disposable though, but I did my insulin, got it done. But later, you know, high school, later on, I would keep saving my syringes and reuse them, I don't know, up to 5 times each. It is bizarre. I do find, however, I do that a lot with my blood testing stuff. Now, you know, alcohol wipes. During the pandemic, you could get alcohol wipes in our drugstores for anything. It was a pain. You could get hand sanitizer all over the place, but you couldn't get alcohol wipes because people wanted to clean everything. You know, they sit down on a bus. Ooh, I gotta clean this. But, you know, you snooze, you lose. And, you know, back then I wasn't even thinking that, you know, they'd run out of alcohol wipes. Bleach, yes. Alcohol, no. Itchy nose again. So, I don't suggest that we reuse stuff unless you absolutely have to. And I had one doctor, I can't remember if it was through a hospital or if it was an endocrinologist, that said, well, you can use it, but you have to take it out, soak it in alcohol, and then you can reuse it. The big problem is, if you decide to do that, watch the gradient lines, because you could end up giving so much extra insulin. But, you know, we're looking for any way to keep our costs low. In BC, Fair Pharmacare helps a lot with your supplies nowadays. If I need syringes or pump supplies, I don't have to worry about going out and buying them. You can only have, 3 months supply. But, they just didn't want people packing up and flying off and go on vacation using the money, because the money's there for people who are in BC, living in BC. Because I guess they found that a few people had been charging for the syringes, like selling them when they get back to wherever they are. So, I'm just trying to think. I don't have a story about reuse. Well, I did. I gave it to you already. But why would you want to reuse stuff? Yes, you could feel that you can recycle it. Oh, yes. Well, just think about it. Would you feel great if somebody recycled syringes and needles? So, but it's only me. But if you do it, there's a higher chance that you're going to get infected. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm not saying, oh, don't do it, because you know what? It's going to happen. Yeah. You're going to be... The chances are that it's going to be infected. Don't look so puffy today. Still got this little bit to lose, but we'll see. Now, let's try to think. There really isn't that much. There's only the syringes and the blood testing things I'd use. You can't reuse the strips because the meters won't read them. I don't know if that's by design or whatever. Now, the machines are given out left, right, and center. You buy 100 strips, you get a free machine. Oh, wow. But so often, we can always look for deals. Now, one thing I found is Amazon can have some great deals. I got insulin bottle covers, because a lot of times I've dropped a bottle of insulin and it just hits right and it smashes or it cracks. And of course, all that insulin goes to waste. Syringes I never really had damage with. Who knew it? But I think there's an awful lot of people trying to reuse supplies. Now, I think in BC, you don't have to worry for what, I told you, you don't really have to worry about reusing your needles and everything, because those needles end up going dull pretty quick. You tried them versus the new needle, and it's like night and day. I can't remember. I know I had a site infected, but I think that was through a pump. Now, I would reset the pump, refill the little reservoirs with insulin again, Back when the first pump I ever had was a pump, it was a small white thing, and it was out of Sweden. And I think Sweden or Norway or something. And the vials for it were quite expensive. So of course, your first one, I bought the vial, filled it up. That one went through and got empty, and then I filled it up again and again. And one time I went to the doctor, and it had all bubbles in it. I don't know why that one worked that way, but it did. Now, don't do that. If you can't afford your diabetic supplies, speak to your pharmacist. Or you can look on Amazon. Amazon has some great medical supplies. There was, this isn't diabetic related, but for me, my CPAP machine mask, it's like $200-300, and I got one for like $80, and it's just as good, so I ordered two, so I have one as a backup. So don't go out trying to reuse items. It just doesn't work. It doesn't really lower the cost because you're going to end up on antibiotics. It's a mess. Anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye now. This is